Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Connor, your YouTube fisherman, back here with another video for you. This video is different. Unfortunately, I got injured again from my shoulder chest area. I don't know what's going on. That's the second time it happened. It almost feels like a pinched nerve muscle. I can barely move. Today's a little better, but when it happens, it feels like a sharp, like knife pain. Unbelievable. You can't even stand the pain. You can move, you can get up. So obviously I haven't been able to fish, play soccer, referee, but hopefully today, much better. So I'm thinking by tomorrow I'll be good because I got games on Saturday. So hoping to recover. I appreciate you guys messages. Thank you so much. Everybody says get well soon, Khan. But we're just right now here doing a little video talking about my life story. You guys want to hear that? I don't know why, but hey, there we go. We're gonna talk about that. Also, we're gonna talk about my gear selections. When I go fishing, what do I use? That's my fishing bag, ugly stick. I'm gonna show you everything that I have. I always take this bag with me. I do have my rods and reels there on the rack. And that's my kayak, Old Town Sportsman AutoPilot 120, powered by Minn Kota iPilot motor, which is for sale right now because I got the brand new one, just like it. Same exact one. It's supposed to be for my wife. She had a cold feet, she didn't want to use it, got scared, so I'm gonna keep the brand new one and selling the old one that I had. But it comes with the new motor. That's the upgraded motor right there with the safety collar around the neck, and that protects the kayak. When you hit something under, it protects your shaft so you don't damage the shaft. The first version, they had a problem with that. As you can see here, that's your shaft right here, and where it connects, all the connection points, they were breaking because of the impact from the bottom. When you hit a rock or something, and they put that safety collar around to observe the hit, so it's like a little cushion, like a suspension. So that helps a lot. That's the second version, and that's what's coming with. It's on sale, only $3,300. One lucky subscriber can get to have my kayak. So there it is, guys. That's what we're gonna be doing. But to start off, I'm originally from Istanbul, Turkey. I born in Istanbul, my city. I love it. Crazy. Right now it's around 20 million people population in the city. It's one of the biggest cities in the world. And fun fact, is the only city in the world connects two continents. Yes, Asia and Europe. You could literally cross with the bridge to the Asia side and the Europe side. It's unbelievable. So that is the only city in the world you could get to do that. So I like that. That's pretty good fact. That's where I'm from. I was in Istanbul, Turkey up until when I was 20 years old. And at the time, I was looking to either go to England, Switzerland, or United States for my hospitality, hotel management. I wanted to go ahead and further my career on that because that's what I study, and I picked United States. One of my family cousins were here, living actually by Cocoa Beach, and he was going to Brevard Community College. He said, why don't you come over here? It's nice weather, beautiful girls, you're young. I said, okay, say no more, here I come. So that's what I did. I packed everything without knowing any English at all because I studied German back home. So there was options. You could do German, French, or English. I picked German for some reason. I don't know why. But I had zero English. I just flew here without knowing anybody and then started my adventure in the United States. So when I was 20. It was incredible. I went to Brevard Community College in Brevard, and then I graduated there 2 years, went to ECNL, which is an English program to learn English. At the same time, I was started working at Winn-Dixie. I said, you know what, let me get a job. Let me start, bagging groceries, whatever. I can get to learn the language that way. I can talk to people. that's the best way, right, to communicate, so they'll learn the language. And that's why I started at Winn-Dixie in Merritt Island. Actually, that was my first job. And then I started there working and going to Brevard Community College at the same time. And then 6 months, they promoted me to a stock manager, night stock manager, because we work hard. As Turkish people, we do work hard. It was almost like weird to them. Like, as soon as I finish with something, I will just come up to them and say, okay, what's next? I'm done with that. And like, what's wrong with this guy? Usually, you know, you just do your thing, you finish your shift, you drag it if you need to, whatever, but that's what I see. That's not how we grow up. We just work, we work hard. So they saw that, obviously, and then I got promoted to stock manager, and that's what I was doing. Working at night at Winn-Dixie, and then going to school during the day. That was pretty hard. It wasn't easy, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, guys. So, but they helped me a lot learning the language, and after that 2 years, I also played the Brevard Community College soccer team for the college. That was pretty good experience for me to get more experience, learn the language, have more friends, because I'm telling you, it was pretty mean. When I first came to the United States, almost everybody were so mean, condescending, making fun of me. Oh, you're a turkey, gobble gobble. Oh, you ride camels. Typical like ignorance conversations, like, and I couldn't really answer back because I didn't really speak the language, and it was so tough. You know, I had some good friend of mine help me out through that, called my family a bunch of times. I said, I want to go back, I don't want to stay here, but it was crazy. So, you know, to those guys, I just want to say hello. I hope you guys doing well. I wish everybody well, man. You know, this is how they do, I guess, how they live their life. Good for them, but ignorance is the worst sickness that you could have. Like, that's the worst thing somebody would have, the ignorance, without knowing anything about other people and then making comments, stupid comments. But that's how it was, unfortunately. And after that, I came to UCF, and when I came to UCF, I studied 2 more years and graduated with my business degree and minor in hospitality. So I got my 4 years degree from UCF, and I think I was successful at the school so well. Those people, those ignorant people, pushed me. You know, I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna learn this damn language quick, and I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. So that kind of motivated me in a way, you know. So that helped me a lot. I graduated UCF, finished the Brevard Community College, all in 4 years, and then I continued with Winn-Dixie. I moved to Orlando, and then I continued with Winn-Dixie. I stayed with him and eventually become a store manager for Winn-Dixie. I worked for Winn-Dixie 10 years. That was pretty good. And when I graduated UCF in 1996, my brother was saying, he was at Czech Republic at the time. He said, my brother, it's too cold here. He's my young brother, only brother, 5 years younger than me. His name is Yeet. How you doing, my brother, by the way? My brother from same mother. But he goes like, it's so cold here in Czech Republic. I want to come over there. We'll do something. I say, you know what? Go ahead, come on over. We'll definitely do something together. And he came over, and we started opening our business for the travel agency. We did Imagine Tour. That was our travel agency. We had groups from Turkey, and we had a nice tour for them, package for them, Miami, Orlando, New York. That was very nice. So we did that for a while until 9/11 happened. Unfortunately, after that, everything was shut down. They didn't want to give visas to nobody. It was very tough. So we're like, okay, what do we do now? And we said to ourselves, okay, let's do one of our friends does. They used to own a car dealer, used car dealer, and Scott and Ken, more car concept. So we said, okay, you know, they do it, we can do it too, why not? Let's get into it. So we started getting into a car business. We got our lot, we started buying some cars. We called it Imagine Cars. That's it. And our motto was, the limit is your imagination. That's it. You could get whatever you want. But that's how it started, and we did that, my God, so long, 20 years. My brother still does it, you know, but I done that 20 years. I quit Winn-Dixie eventually, and then we focused on our car dealer, Imagine cars, we sold cars, we sold motorcycles, we repair motorcycles, we sold scooters. We were the only ones, the first ones sold scooters, those 50cc, 150cc Chinese scooters in Florida, in Orlando. Imagine cars, we were the first ones. So we brought that here. We're proud of that. Amazing. So we had a good business. 20 years I done that, and I told my brother at the end, that was 2018, at the end of 2018. I said, man, that's it. I'm gonna retire early. I cannot be working day and night. Got the family, got the kids. So I stopped working, and he still does it. He still does the Imagine cars. But I stopped doing that, and I started doing full-time soccer referee. That's what I started doing. I love it. It's perfect. Hi, neighbor. So that's why I've been doing full-time soccer referee and fishing. That's my life right now. I got my beautiful wife and 2 kids, 2 daughters, 8 and 12 years old. So I feel very blessed where I'm at right now in my life. I work hard at it and I deserve it. So this is where I'm at. But that's it. That's my life story in a nutshell. So any comments, any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to answer you guys. But let's continue with what we have in our tackle box. I'm gonna show you very simple, nothing major. Tackle boxes. I got 2 with my lures right there. The first one right here. I got cool stuff. As you can see, gotcha lure, gotta have gotcha lure. Lots of shrimp, water shrimp, which works amazing. DOI shrimp, top water. I got another top water walk the dog. Works perfect early in the morning. And when the sun is up, then you could go back to your paddle tail or the water shrimp and whatnot. But this is a killer one right there, guys. The water shrimp, unbelievable. Catches everything, redfish, trout, snook. So I use those. Some bigger baits for the inlet. If you go to Jetty's inlet, right here, that's the mullet. Look at that tail action. So I have everything, smaller ones, smaller profile, bigger profile. So that's my tackle box right there. I do have these as well. Spoons. I work a lot of spoons too, along with my gotcha lure. And those are for, again, inlet, bridges, even beach. Anywhere you go, you could use those. Small, big ones, doesn't matter. Jig heads, I got so many of them. 1/8 ounce, half an ounce, quarter ounce, 1 ounce. So I use those a lot. Some weedless ones, gotta have those. So that's the one right there. I have my measure stick, of course. You gotta be following the rules and regulations. I have my knife, always comes handy. Safety, well, I got my guns as well, but that's for, like, you know, just in case you have something you need quick, boom, you have that here. In the front, I do have my nice tackle bag too, which I carry this all the time to my kayak, to my beach fishing, bridge, wherever. From pocket, I do have the, let me put the hand here. I do have the knife, my leaders. I use 15, 20, fluorocarbon, regular, and I found the fluorocarbon break easily for my, you know, all these years I'm using these. Definitely the mono is the best way to go for me. I use the 20 pound. I was using 10 to 15, but they break so easily. So I don't use them anymore. I use 20 and it does perfect. It works just fine. And then inside my bag, that's the Berkeley bag. And by the way, guys, whatever you guys see here, anything, all my gear, even the stuff that I use, the reel, rods, anything I use on the kayak, fish grips, my umbrella that I use, the cooler, everything that you see, it's under the description below. I have Amazon links and I do get a little bit commission, so I appreciate if you guys check it out. Help the channel, buy some stuff because I do use them. So obviously they work, they're perfect, the price right. I picked the stuff that's good for me, priced right for me, and works for me. So you guys can take advantage of that as well. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, Kano Fishing Florida with KO, you could go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate it. But for beach surf fishing, I got pompano rigs, couple different ones. I use also wire lead. This one's all messed up, old one, I've been using it, but that's a wire lead, and that's for bluefish. I changed the hook. I changed the hook to circle hook. Definitely a better hookup ratio on that, so I catch my bluefish, Spanish, whatever's out there with the cut bait. I usually use cut bait mullet, or I could use the ladyfish too when I catch them as a cut bait. Last video I caught 3 in a row bluefish with the cut bait ladyfish that I caught, so it works perfect. They don't break the line, it's wire, boom, you don't lose a tackle. I got some goofy jigs. I like goofy jigs at the beach, at the pier, at the jetty, on a kayak. You could use this and definitely catch pompano and whiting. I caught so many whiting with that, just simply bouncing off the bottom, just jerking it off. It's amazing. You don't need live bait, you don't need shrimp, nothing. It just catches it. And here comes the big dogs. I'm telling you guys, these things are gold. Slam Shady series, those are the pedal tails. I have the Gold Digger, I have the, where's that at? Fred, you guys know that Fred. And I have so many other ones, different colors. They're all here, I use them all the time. But my favorite for sure is the pink, the flamingo pedal tail. It's unbelievable. I like it so much. I'm gonna show you guys. This is hilarious. I love it so much. I ordered the 100 pack. I'm not joking with you. Right here is literally papa. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, that lure is the best lure I ever use. The flamingo color. I caught so many redfish, snook, trout. I mean, you name it, I caught it. So I highly recommend that. I have no affiliation with So Strong at all. I just love the product, so I just want to share that with you so you could actually catch good fish without using live bait. Don't need no live bait. I have not used live bait, my God, for 3 months now, since I've been using all the Slam Shady products. Only time I use live bait when I go for black drum, ship's head, mangrove snappers, then I use live shrimp. That works perfect, so that's the only time. But continue. Of course, lots of hooks, different hooks. Circle hooks I usually use. 4, 5, 3, 2. Very small ones for ship's head. Those are bait hooks. You see how small this is? This is what I use for the ship's head. You could use them. You could use circle ones if you want. But I used as little as possible, 1 or 2. More lures there. Another bluefish rig. More paddle tail, different color. If the water is murky, I use the dark ones, the shiny ones, like this one right here. Gold Digger works perfect for the murky water because it stands out. Clear water, definitely go with the lighter color, either pink or the white, Slam Shady or the Fred. That works perfect. And then I got some weights, some stuff, tape for my finger when I throw the surfing rod. When you throw that line, put it in here, it cuts it sometimes. So I do use the black electric tape. That helps a lot too. But that's my tackle bag right there. And another one I want to show you for my kayak, the ones that you guys actually like the fish kayak. Just my fish finder, Garmin Striker Plus 4, which I love. I have the YakAttack. That's the CellBlok. You just unhook, easy on, easy off with the butterfly clips. So I don't have to worry about underneath the transducer being exposed and get damaged because I use my truck. I use my truck bed to take it in and out, and I don't want to damage the transducer. It's like a nightmare. So this is the easiest way The best way, the cleanest way, here's the swing arm blade. You attach your transducer, boom. You put it down on the water. Right here, you could adjust how tight you want, how loose you want. That's the swing arm, boom, and you're in the water. Just like that. So, and of course I got my umbrella, Versabrella. It's a 3-way pivot points. I use that even for my soccer games when I'm there all day. It comes very handy. My, of course, life jacket there. You never leave home without it. If you kayak fishing, you have to keep it on. Don't just keep it on the kayak. Keep it on, you guys. Wear it. I'm telling you. The personal flotation device is a must. Doesn't matter how skinny you're going. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Accidents can happen. Definitely have your life vest with you. My cooler right there. I love that. That is one of the best coolers I use. Angle also comes with the 4 rod holders, and I use on my kayak. So I put all my poles there. I put my umbrella there. It comes very handy. So that's what I use. Those are my buckets for shrimp. If I do big live bait, I use the big bucket, 5-gallon Home Depot bucket. It works perfect. For the filler crabs, I use my Freebill, the flow troll right there. That's a good bucket to have to keep everything in there. That's why I usually keep my filler crabs when I go shipset fishing, which is coming up soon. Keeper shippers, baby. I can't wait. Once the weather gets a little colder, we're gonna hit those keeper shipper spots. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be pretty cool. But that is it. That's for the kayak. And I got, of course, YakAttack rod holders. Vertical, they could adjust, pivot, any way you want. I got 2 of them both sides, which I love. Of course, everything's attached. My pliers, fish grip. I have a bungee just in case. I have a little screwdriver if I need to adjust something with the motor or the kayak. It comes handy. Of course, since I have the Old Town AutoPilot with the motor, I do have all the propeller accessories with me. I do have spares for nuts, for the inside pin. I do keep extras in the kayak all the time on the dry storage area right there. So you gotta be always safe. When you get out there, you have to be safe. You don't wanna be sorry. But that's what's going on with the kayak. And when I'm go beach fishing, surf fishing, that's my fishing kayak cart. Fishing kayak cart. That's my surf fishing cart. I love it. It got the nice tires. That's the Fish and Mate. I think that's the senior, not the junior, which is the bigger and wider. I love it, guys. I had the other one with the rubber tires and the metal body, the black one. It was a nightmare, like nightmare. I couldn't pull it, push it. Once you feel it, it was so heavy. I had hard time pulling on the sand, but this is unbelievable, like a game changer. It's aluminum, so light, super light, and with the tires, the balloon tires, it glides on the surf, on the sand. So I highly recommend that. It is also on the description below if you wanna go buy one. They're a little expensive, but trust me, man, when you go on the beach, even with the family, you load up a bunch of crap and you don't even pull it. It just comes itself. It slides, it glides. So I highly recommend it. Money well spent on it, for sure. So that's what I use. I use my spikes right there with the metal. I don't like the plastic one too much. They break. I use the metal ones. And extra nets, extra life jackets. So that's what I have. So that is it. Of course, on the side, I got my soccer bag. I have everything here for regular clubs, high school, college. I have everything there. Extra shirts, extra shorts, socks, whatever. And I use my buggy right there when I go to games. If I'm there all day, I use my soccer chair, cart, bag, umbrella, lots of water, couple lunch, and that's it. I'm ready to go all day. Sometimes I'm there from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's ridiculous, but this is what I love. I grew up playing soccer. I grew up loving it. And my dad, you know, I actually born into it. My dad is a very famous soccer player. Well, he was in Turkey. He played for the national team 21 times. He played for a Turkish team called Fenerbahce, which is not my team. My team is Beşiktaş. Hashtag come to Beşiktaş, Black Eagles. But hey, you know, they're still my dad's team. I respect. He used to play against Pele, guys. Pele, yes. When Pele was playing in Cosmos, he was playing against him on the European Cup. He had a signed signature ball, soccer ball from Pele. We kept that in the house for so long until oh my God, my brother, my smart brother, decided to take that ball outside, play with the kids, showing them off. Oh, look, I have the Pele signed ball. Of course, what's going to happen to that ball? Long gone. Somebody took it. Disaster. Yeah, so we lost that ball. But my dad did have the Pele signature soccer ball. He played against him. He has lots of pictures. I'm going to post a couple of them for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned for those little, like a slideshow of pictures I'm going to do. Like a little bit of my life from the beginning to where I'm at now, so you can actually have a little slideshow as well. So, but without further ado, that's it, guys. That's my little life. That's my little fishing adventures that I do. Kayak, surf fishing, soccer, my family. That's what I do. That's who I am. Kanor, your YouTube fisherman. I appreciate you guys watching, tuning in every week. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Hit that like button, and I will see you on the next video. Hopefully, fixing that nice chest area, and we'll be going fishing. See you guys.